Okay, so today for your homework, we're going to go through your interactive notebook and we're going to set it up so that we can start using it in class. Okay, so by now you should have already gotten your interactive notebook. I gave you some materials today or yesterday in class, and we're going to use those to set it up. Okay, so on the front, you need to make sure your name is on there so we know whose it is. Okay, on the inside cover, I gave you an envelope. Okay, I want you to tape the envelope with the flap facing out, okay, to the inside cover. Make sure you do not tape the flap closed. You're going to need the flap to open. Okay, so at any point in this video, just pause it, do whatever I say, and then unpause the video. Okay, on the first page is just going to be your title page. So I just wrote Algebra 1, Interactive Notebook, 1415. Okay, this is also where you're going to start numbering your first page. So every page is numbered, and the front is different from the back. So this will be page 1. We're going to flip it over, except for this one because that's the title page. Just kidding. So the behind that is blank. Okay, next page is going to be our table of contents. Okay, notice this is page 2, so go ahead and label that page 2. On your table of contents, you can go ahead and pause the video. I want you to write down 1, 2, and 3, and then over here is the page number. We could label that too. Page number. So pause it, and when you're done, unpause. Okay, flip it over. This is going to be page 3. It is left blank for the table of contents. Next one is page 4. That is also left blank for table of contents. Flip it over. Okay, we're going to have page 5. And then this is where we're going to put the star reference materials. Okay, so if you don't have your star reference materials yet, just leave these 2 pages blank and we'll glue those in next time. Over here is page 6. This is the other half of our star reference materials. Okay, on the back side of that, page 7, we're using the front and back of every page. You're going to tape or glue the simplifying expressions foldable that we did on the first day of class. Okay, again, when you're taping this, make sure not to tape the flaps closed. So what I did was I laid it flat, and then I taped the corners up here, not the folded part, just the flat part, okay? And then I taped it down here as well. But make sure it can still fold. Okay, we're moving on to page 8. Okay, for this page, it's going to be titled Simplifying Expression Examples. Okay, and we're going to come back and do the examples on the second video you're going to watch tonight. So just title that page and then leave it blank and we'll come back to those. That's page 8. Page 9. Okay, make sure you put page 9 in that bottom corner. This is going to be titled Solving One-Step Equations. Write that down. Okay, then you're going to glue or tape this paper in there. Some of you, we did this in class. Some of you have a blank copy and you're going to have to fill this in. Okay, if you don't already have it filled in, you need to pause this page, pause the video, and you need to copy all of this down and tape this page in there or glue. Your notebooks need to be nice and neat, so do not make them messy, please. Okay, on the next page, this is going to be page 10. We are going to label this One-Step Equation Examples. Okay, again, in the next video, we will come back and do the examples. Right now, I just need you to put the title and the page number. Okay, the other thing I gave you in class was I gave you little tabs, or I gave you little sticky notes. So on this page 10, you're going to make what we call a tab, okay? So the sticky part goes down, obviously, so it can stick to it. And then you're going to write solving equations on the very edge so that when you close your book, you can still see it. Okay, so it needs to stick out. So that's going to go on page 10, the sticky note, and you have to title it Solving Equations. Pause and do that. Okay, next page, page 11. I want you to copy down these inequality notes. This is the same chart that's on my board, but it's not always going to be in the board, so you need to put it in your notebook so that you always have it. So go ahead and pause, and I want you to copy that down. Okay, page 12. This is going to be two-step equation and inequality examples. So go ahead and write that down, and then leave that page blank. You'll come back in the next video and do the examples. Okay, page 13. This one is titled Solving Multi-Step Equations. So this is where you're going to put your solving equations and inequalities foldable that we made for homework on the first or second day of school. Okay, so title it Solving Multi-Step Equations, and then glue or tape your foldable in there. Now, again, do not tape the little tabs down. They need to be able to move, okay? So what I did was I took all these and I folded them over for a second, and I taped just the purple paper down to the thing. So tape in all four corners, okay? And then these are free to move. Okay, page 14. This is going to be multi-step equations and inequality examples. So this is what we'll be starting next time. Okay, so go ahead and title that. Again, that's page 14. Okay, and then that is all we're going to have for right now. So I need you to organize your notebook. Same pages exactly as mine with the exact same titles. Okay, so if you just watched this video all the way through, you need to go back and pause at each step and make sure you have each thing done before you unpause the video and move on. Okay, that's the end of this video. Now you need to go to the next video to watch me do the example problems so you can put the example problems in your notebook.